I'm going to take that as a good way to leave the other energy from the reading we just did. So looking at California's results. All right, cool. California has said, what? California said no. No to the billionaire. So I think he's done running. Hello. I think the billionaire is done running. That was his last chance at becoming somebody. All right, cool. So we're looking at oh, they did it by county. I don't care about by county. So we have Hilton. Is he part of those Hilton names? All right, so he has less than 100,000 difference between him and Becerra. But y'all have to remember, Becerra had his choice split between a whole bunch of other people who should have dropped out a long time ago. Because Katie got 200,000. Matt got almost 200,000, so that's 400,000 right there. Steyer got 800,000, so that puts us at 1.2 million. So if we now that we're down to just 2 people, I'm not worried. Again, we do expect the cheating, but I'm not worried. Now they're saying they do expect the mail-in vote to give the Democrats a boost. So could it be Becerra and Steyer? That is what I'd rather see. I'd rather see that. Because I don't want GOP nowhere near the top. All right. So that's interesting. We're going to do our breath work first, though, guys, before we get into anything else. Okay. So then Secretary of State, the incumbent, Shirley Weber. She's gapping Donald Wagner. She got 55%, and he got 40%. How we're still voting GOP, beyond me. At this point, I would just use them for toilet paper. House, there's too many districts to read on. So, but in the House, it looks like we have some tight runoffs there too, except in District 5. District 5 went with the GOP guy the most. That must be a GOP district. District 6 actually has an Indy leading, followed by a Dem. District 8, okay, so several districts are not yet called, and then other districts are called. All right, so then we have Attorney General. Didn't we have other races? All right, so this is so interesting. So the Attorney General race is a gap too. 53 incumbent Dem to 41 GOP. Mike Gates. Lieutenant Governor. We got a Dem and a GOP. That's very tight. 833,000, 815,000. That's extremely tight. And then we had a third person who was a Dem right behind it. So again, splitting the vote. LA Mayor. Bass cleared it. 36%. Pratt 29. Like, what the heck is wrong with you people? And by you people, you know. Okay. I can't believe that man is like second. No more people from the real world. Okay. I'm rich, but I understand. What you understand, man? You know what I love with these rich people going? Just give them $2,000. They'll be happy. And it's like $2,000. What the hell can you pay with? You can't even pay a month rent now with $2,000. You know how they just like when COVID was happening, they're like, they don't want to work. They got $1,200. You know damn well $1,200 is not even the amount of change you had in your pocket. And you're like, that's enough for the people? Those peasants. Hello, Robin. Hello. Excuse my Mrs. Doubtfire impersonation just then. All right. So that's interesting. I understand the frustrations you people have. Oh, he's a Fox News host. I spit on his grave. No. Um, that's interesting. All right, we're gonna do our breath work. Let's do our breath work before we get into these next things. I'm trying to separate my cards real quick. Let's calm our energies. All right, so we're gonna try the 3 separate breaths that we did last time. We're gonna do, y'all, the people are strong. The people are strong. Yes, let's breathe. Okay, the people are strong. Don't underestimate the people. Okay, don't underestimate the people. It's gonna be good. Okay, let's breathe. Get our bell out. Oh, oh. God, why do I keep singing this Nicki Minaj song? What did I do with the headphones now? And I keep scooting forward. Hold on, let me back it up. Oh, there's my headphones. Whoa. The chair doesn't have any wheels on it, but it does have some very dangerous legs. And I keep meaning to put the pool noodle around it because that thing eats up my feet sometimes. Alrighty. So there we go. Now you can see. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, y'all. I wasn't paying attention. Now you can see. Alright, we got a lot of stuff on the desk though. So let's clear this out. I charged my crystals, so they are here. They are here to stay. I'm gonna put them on my keyboard. Check it out. Check it out. Hopefully I don't drop them. My little tree crystals. I had 7. I didn't charge that other one. They were almost the same color of the chakras. I didn't realize that. I just need to get like an amber one, I guess. Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm making a lot of noise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There should be another one. And my title. All right. So we're going to do our breath work. What we did last time was we did 3 breaths. In the land of Suze. She is in the land of California, enjoying those new results. Okay. Well, California hated Steyer so much that they didn't vote him. So there's that part. I would have liked to have seen him and Bettesetta actually like have to duke it out. That's what I wanted to see. Okay, so let me plug us in, and then we'll talk about it. The land of Suze. Isn't it lovely? And of course, I just 3. Great. Then I need to move you guys if my mic is going to be a problem. Come over here. Okie dokies. So, the way that we did this last time, and we're going to repeat it this time, is we're going to do 3 separate breaths. They're all going to be deep, right? We're going to take 3 deep breaths. we're going to do them one at a time, and we're going to put them to work. Our breath is not just to breathe, though that is wonderful and that grounds us. But we are going to do some work with them. So the very first breath is going to be for us to connect to the higher power, the spirit, the heavens, the universe, whatever you call it. We are talking about the energy of love, light, and protection. I call it heaven energy, God energy. And so we're going to see that coming in through our crown chakra, like coming in through the top of our head and then spreading through our body as we do our breaths. We'll explain that. Our second breath is going to be to ground ourselves. We're going to see that energy coming up from Mother Earth, from Gaia, and going in through our root chakra, coming up through the sole of our feet, etc., and then meeting with the other energy. And the third breath is going to see our own personal energy, our spirit energy, what we came here with. And we're going to blend those three energies on that third breath. That's what we're doing, okay? It worked pretty well last time. It was really good. We'll probably do another hour of conversation here. So if you are new to watching us, I would go ahead and hit that subscribe button because you have to be a subscriber in order to talk to us. And you have to be one for about 20 minutes. So we have about another hour here in case you missed the last reading because we had to start over. So the last reading is there for your perusals. You can find any of the readings that we have done under the live tab because we do our readings as live. Sometimes I go in and I splice them up. And so they're in our video section, such as the energies for June. Those are in the video section, or you can watch the entire reading under the live. Otherwise, every single reading we do is under live. And because I have ADHD, so the energy goes where it goes, I try to put some clue in the title of what it is that we talked about, but we talk about a lot in that time. So I would really suggest that you do hit that subscribe button already. One, I appreciate it, but two, you're gonna want to talk to us because we're a vibe. We're a real vibe. Okay. But Carly, we already did two, girls. So I'm like, all right, we'll do like one more. Because I have to meet the personal trainer in the morning. Well, at 12. I made sure not to make it in the morning. Okay, so let's do our work, our breath. Whew. So our first breath, we're going to put our hand over our heart and our hand over our diaphragm. This is to regulate us, okay? So this is so that we know that we are here, we are safe, we are together, we're in the present. So hand over heart, hand over diaphragm. Diaphragm is right under the rib cage. So when you breathe out, you should breathe in. When you breathe in, you should feel your stomach push out. Your hand should move. That lets you know that you're on your diaphragm, right around there, okay? We did go 5 hours. Oh my God. And it goes so fast. I just love talking with y'all. But the minute Susie was like, I'm going to bed, I was like, oh, the Cali girl's going to sleep. Okay, we've gotten too long. Time to get off. Oh, man. Okay. I show up on time? Girl, no. I show up late. I leave on time. Late. I don't know. Okay. Oh, hello. All right. I just saw one of the light energies. All right. So as we breathe, we're going to breathe in deep through our nose. We're going to breathe in for 3 to 6 seconds. While we are breathing in, we're going to envision that light coming down from the heavens, the universe, whatever it is. Okay? So you're going to see that light coming down through whatever you see it coming down through. And it's going to enter through the top of your head, through your, I think it's called the ajna or crown, whatever. I'm not a chakras person, you guys. I just try to use the language that might help you. So you're going to feel it coming in through the top of your head. And you're going to hold your breath for about 3 to 6 seconds, however long you can hold it. If you can hold it longer, do that. Do that. Do that. Do whatever it takes for you to do. Okay? If you can't hold it longer, I need you to just allow yourself to go, I'm safe. Try to do at least the 3 seconds, right? because what we are going to be envisioning is that light coming in through our body while we're on the hold. We're going to envision it coming in through our body, going over our third eye, moving down through our throat chakra, moving through our heart chakra, moving into our sacral. We're going to see it traveling down. If it helps you to light up those different chakras because you know where they are, do that. Okay? Thank y'all. And so as we exhale, you're going to push that energy out so that it is surrounding your body and you can feel or see yourself glowing with it. Okay. So we're creating a layer of protection. Let's go ahead and do the first breath before we talk about the second one. All right. So hand over heart, hand over diaphragm. Let's get it. Breathe in and envision that light coming in through the top of your crown. It feels so good to breathe, doesn't it? All right, so now we're going to do the second breath. So the second breath, again, we're going to now root ourselves. We're going to see this light energy. Um, as we're inhaling, we're going to see the light energy of Earth, Gaia, what have you, whatever name you have for it. And you're going to feel that light entering in through the soles of your feet, up through your roots and sacral, and light it all up, however you know to do it. But feel that as you hold your breath, feel that moving through your body. And when you exhale, we're going to push it out so that it creates a second layer of protection. All right. So let's get it. And if you're like me, you might be saying thank you the entire time. I like to say thank you. I like to express gratitude both to heaven and to earth. All right, so this third breath that we're going to do is going to be our own energy, the one that we came down here with, our spirit energy. We're going to light up with our soul and blend and create that third layer of protection as we get into this reading. Because y'all know that Rubio reading was a little interesting, and I probably should have stopped to breathe before we continued on it because it was skirting into dark territory, and I was trying to keep that at bay. So we're gonna, like I said, with this third breath, use our own spirit as protection as well. So you're going to envision, as we inhale, you're going to envision where your own energy lies. My energy lies in my heart space. I'm a very compassionate, empathetic person. Yours might be in like your, what do you call this, sacral or gut? I don't know where you have your energy, but you might be one of those people who know things. Again, it might be in your chest, or it might be at your shoulders. It might be in your third eye. Wherever you envision your strongest energy, that is where you do. So as we inhale, you're going to envision that energy. As you hold your breath, you're going to feel that energy move through your body and begin to expand. And as you release your breath, as you exhale, you are going to push it out so that it blends with the other two layers, creating a barrier of protection, but also this channel of communication between you and me and our spirit selves, as well as God, heaven, universe, spaghetti monster, whatever you believe in, that's you. Okay? So, third breath, you're going to envision your own power. Let's go. Let's get it. Hand over heart, hand over diaphragm. Find your power. I thank you for this protection. I thank you for the wisdom and the guidance. And I thank you that the answers we receive are those for our highest good and come only for the highest power. Amen. All right. Let's go where we need to go. Ooh, and where would that be? And where would that be? All righty. I know we had some things written. Let's see if there was anything I needed to cover. Where would that be? My first eye was on John, the Supreme Six Roberts. Yay! You love the energy? Yes. Y'all are so amazing. Like, you really helped me. Okay, it does go fast. It goes very, very fast. Like, I looked up and we already lost 2 hours, or used 2 hours. Okay, we all reside in our little worlds and rule our lands accordingly. I love that. Okay, so here we go. I'm feeling Roberts. Let's start there. What's going on with little Roberts? Ooh, that's a lot. Ooh. Oh my gosh. You guys. He's not going to be a happy little camper. We have the Sun. We have a lot. We have the Five of Cups. We have the King of Cups. We have the Two of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Pentacles. All your hard work. We have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the King of Pentacles. Look at all his money. Aw, poor little Tink Tink. Because now we have the Six of Swords in reverse. And we have the Seven of Wands in reverse. And then we have the Page of Cups. Interesting. The energy stoking and stroking this one is the Six of Cups in reverse and the Five of Wands. Oh. Wait, is Roberts tied to the files? Is Roberts? What the heck? Oh, sorry. What's his name? I forgot his name. Is it John? It is. Okay, because this just brings up Virginia. Goo. Let's see, John. Is he part of these files? Is it just Alito? Okay, so it's saying there's no evidence. Justices who change. There's no evidence. A growing recognition by... You got a yes for that? Fact check. Okay, so Google's trying to say that that wasn't him on the island. So why would they put him on the island in those pictures? Because y'all know some of those files are fake. So why would they put him there then? Why would they put him there? Wait, this is from 2020. Interessante. Conspiracy theories also emerged alleging that he appeared on the flight logs. Y'all, I think he's here, though. Look, I'm getting chills. I think he's here. I think he's in the files. They're saying that the man in the photo is Jean-Luc Brunel. Does he look like him? I think he's one of the hidden names. Because you can't have a justice being tied up with that. Hold on. Who is Wood? Wood is... Who is Wood? Okay, there was a QAnon... Okay, hold on. Wait. This was in Newsweek. But this was in Newsweek. Video for the radio star was one of your things. Listen, so it says on Thursday. Now this is dated December 18, 2020. Now I know how he got Roberts. This says on Thursday, DT and QAnon supporting attorney Lynn Wood posted a series of attacks, a series of tweets attacking Roberts in the wake of their decision to throw out yet another bid to overturn 20, right? Look at this. Among some of the tweets posted by Wood, who has an abbreviation of the QAnon slogan, where he go one, we go all. Where he go one? I don't know what that is. Included an unsubstantiated claim that Roberts had a phone call last year with Justice Breyer suggesting that he would make sure T-Rump lost the thing. Okay. Wood also repeated suggestions that Roberts had links to Jeffrey. So the claim is Wood, who is attempting to prove T-Rump's disputed claims of the fraud, along with QAnon supporting attorney Sidney Powell. Where has that name come from? They brought up previous allegations against Roberts, that he flew on the jet and is associated with the man. Then he says, I have long had questions about the Roberts that's on the flight. I suspect it's our Chief Justice. Why would the attorney of DT say that? And then if you remember, at the State of the Union last year in 2025, DT goes up to Roberts and says, thank you for whatever, blah, 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 that Roberts ended up doing. And Roberts looked upset that he did that in front of people. Where there's smoke. And it's really interesting because they said they created a photo showing him with Clinton and others swimming just off the Caribbean island. All right, so and now they're saying the facts of it is that Roberts and Clinton were actually part of, well, that was part of Clinton's trip to the Dominican in 2017, which Roberts wasn't a part of. I don't know. This is interesting. And then the flights would not be that John Roberts, it's a different one. It's going to be, so it throws another John Roberts in there, which was the chief WH correspondent for Fox News. There is no other indication. They're just saying that it is a common name. Interesting. I'm curious. Let's look. Because they're coming after him for impeachment, right? Whoa. When did that happen? That must have happened a couple of years ago. Mark Furman? When did he die? Yo, Mark Furman died this last month at 74. Mark Furman was in the OJ trial. And nobody talked about it. Interesting. Right, it's even worse here in Australia. Our government censors a heap of info for our own good, apparently. Yeah, I think it's I don't know what we can do with it, because honestly, I think all alligators need to be disappeared. But it's like, because we can't trust. That's some interesting stuff. Because we can't trust these private people, it's almost like the thing that we all use and need and that is so influential should be controlled by the G-Mint, but we can't trust our G-Mint either. So it's like, ugh. And there's no such thing as bipartisan or nonpartisan. Like, that doesn't even exist, because obviously it doesn't exist. Okay, so Newsweek has a lot of interesting pieces here. Okay, let's get into this. Okay, what am I seeing here? I forgot what we were reading on, but the Six of Cups was here, and then what ended up happening was the Tower got exposed right under the Six of Cups. The Emperor got exposed under the Five of Wands. I'm getting chills. Okay, we're onto something. And then the Queen of Swords was there. All right, this was Roberts. What I know is he's about to be exposed. This was the very first card that came out, was a Sun card. He's about to be exposed, and it looks like there's photographic evidence to this. And this looks like death of the career. Now, this is really interesting because I'm looking at the way that these cards are sitting here on my table, and the Two of Pentacles is barking at the King of Cups, which is kind of interesting because the King of Cups would be a bigger card. What I'm getting from this is I think he's being sacrificed. because that's what they will do. They are going to sacrifice some of these people. So if you notice, you have this Two of Pentacles. You have this guy who's running the kitchen, the guy who's in charge of what's going to be served up, barking at the King of Cups. I think this is just cool-headed. It's not even manipulative. It's like, hey, it's your turn. You know that, right? And it's almost as if Roberts has to accept it. Um, this is interesting because we start with the sun, so it's big deal, big deal, and then it's just cups, cups, and now we have pentacles, 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 pentacles. It's a lot of pentacles. Y'all know pentacles, especially for me, tends to be evidence and photographic proof or documentation. That tends to be what it is for me. So to see this Eight of Pentacles here, on one hand, because it's going to be the death of his career, it's talking about like all the hard work he's put into it going to waste. But when it was followed by my evidence card, whenever I see that Ace of Pentacles, I'm thinking big evidence. So it's like evidence of the work you did for these people. And that, my dears, is his downfall. Because I see the King of Pentacles, the ones who are throwing him under, responsible for this. And he's not going to be able to get out of it. The Six of Swords. He can't walk away. He can't move on. He's going to have to take this and deal with it. And he will not be able to do that because the Seven of Wands is showing that he's overrun. He's not going to be able to stand his ground, brush it off, etc. The media will hound him for this. He will become their latest chum in the water. And the Page of Cups, this I need to get a little bit more information on, but we'll read on that in a second. I see the Six of Cups, like I said, and I see the Five of Wands, like I said. So again, this is energy underneath it, and this is why I think he's in the papers, because this is my island guide card. Because you see, it's him and Jizzy with a child, right, and then his board in the back. So this is my island guide card for me, in this particular deck, and so I think he's part of this, and I think that's the messaging that he's going to be like, oh my effing gosh, like, why are you guys putting this out here? I can't control this. Because this is the energy underneath here. And that would explain why he can't control the Seven of Wands. And right underneath is, like I said, the Tower and the manipulation of this evidence, the Queen of Swords. There's definitely a faction that is sacrificing him and will be feeding the law this information. What information? The secret dealings, everything. Like I said, it's going to put a kibosh on his career. That's the World card. And that then leads to justice. And again, because he's chumming the water, the people will have something to celebrate. The thing is, they think if they sacrifice the right people or enough people, that it's going to satisfy the people, but it will not. It's like, yay, one, I'm hungry. Who else? What do you mean, speaking of, we're cooked? Okay, this is interesting. Roberts is in trouble. Okay, so that, oh my gosh, what card was that I wanted to expound upon? You know. I got it again. The Four of Wands. Oh, the Page of Cups. Gosh, it returned again. Okay, this is interesting. I'm going to have to read on this because I don't know why the Page of Cups keeps showing up. My narco card, I don't know what that has to do with him. The Four Wands, this is the WH card, right? Celebrating the WH. But when we were talking about the ranch, this was the souls of the girls, right? And here's the thing, I get 444 because Four of Wands, Four of Pentacles, that equals 8. 8 of Swords. But I also get the Four of Cups. And then I get the Emperor, which is the 4th card. Why all these fours? What does that do? That's a box. He's being boxed in. He has no escape. That's a box. The Four of Pentacles, them releasing the evidence and information. The Four of Cups, not accepting any other way of this happening. He's going to have to be sacrificed. Four of Wands. Again, that's to save the White House. Like it's a sacrifice. It's not just the White House. It's the other names on the list. And the Emperor in reverse, that is the manipulation, the greed, the bad leadership. Does that tie into Page of Cups? And Roop, yep. Mr. Fox News. Hold on. Why is Narco here? Can you show me what Narco has to do with this? What does Narco have to do with this? Oh, y'all. There's some karma here. There's karma. And then the Three of Cups in reverse. So much cup energy. These little people are getting their regrets. And then we got the Sun card again. Ace of Cups in reverse is the energy feeding into the Three of Cups. Now, y'all know in my other deck, the Three of Cups were the pedo men, the ones hiding their face and celebrating that they got away with it. That's this. That's this for this deck now. It is karma time. He's on that island. Like, there's something there for him. There's a Five of Pentacles, though. It's like trying to get help, but they're not going to give it to you. Again, the King of Cups. You are being sacrificed. You already know this. You know the deal. You know that you knew that was a possibility. Again, to protect this from coming out, and he's going to have to accept this judgment. And again, Seven of Wands in reverse. Having to not being able to talk himself out of that. Not being able to work his way out of this. So what does that have to do with Narco? Is he setting that up? Because I don't understand why you would let people go, knowing that they have information on you. Show me clearly, please. Show me clearly. What does that have to do? Or maybe that's not Narco. Now that I'm thinking of things, Page of Cups. Thinking that you can get away with it is pretty stupid. Okay. There's the greed, the materialism. That's the Nine of Cups. Okay. Temperance and the World card. Okay. Things need to be rebalanced. It's like, okay. That's for me, the things done in the dark will show up in light. Like, you just don't get away with everything for long. There's the Fool card right here in reverse, so you're not gonna, like, this is really risky. This is reckless, but there's some naivety here. Naivety is the word that really jumps out. And the carelessness. He was careless. He was careless. He's being sacrificed Because somebody's already on to him. That explains. Okay. See, we have a Knight of Wands. Somebody's already on to him, already investigating him. And so they're letting him go. What are they? Okay. Why are they impeaching him? What's the thing that they're... Oh, because they're impeaching him. Because they're impeaching him, the Dems are coming after him. And now that he has been tainted, he is now of no use to them. Okay. So they're going to go after him. It's a long shot, but it taints him because now people are looking at him. Okay. So it's by a person who is losing his seat thanks to the gerrymandering. In this statement, they're saying that he has been biased and his decisions were designed to benefit a party at the expense of representation. I've come to the unfortunate conclusion. Oh, because of the money. Okay. Because of the money. The rule is follow the money. That's why we got pentacles all over the place. Pentacles, money, evidence, trail. He was careless. They're going to find the aha. They're going to find the aha. He was careless. Did he buy something he wasn't supposed to buy? Did he shift money like he wasn't supposed to shift? He was careless. Okay, so the 6 articles are failure of stewardship, violation of his oath, empowering the rich over the poor, violation of oath, entrenchment of minority rule, violation of oath, unaccountable executive branch, violation of oath, arbitrary decisions, violation of oath and laws of the United States, failure to recuse. Oh, isn't his son part of the Treasury? Yes, they're definitely following the money. His son is in the Treasury. Wait. His son is in the Treasury. Careless. Something's careless. John. Oh, wait, that's Alito's son is in the Treasury. Robert's Treasury. Alito's son is in the Treasury. Never mind. But, wait, there's a director, John Roberts? There's a John Roberts who's the director of internal control at the U.S. Treasury. God, what a common name. And it's tied to Morgan Chase. Whoa. Is that the John Roberts? That's part of the ranch? Oh. Wait, is this the same John Roberts? Hold on. That can't be the same one. Okay. I'm looking at the AI overview, right? And it says, John Roberts in Treasury refers to several distinct individuals. So there is John Roberts, who's an executive director, who previously specialized in corporate treasury model risk at JP Morgan Chase. It's not a coincidence to me that it comes back to the same names and things we're talking about. Then there's John Roberts, who's the director of internal control at the United States Department of Treasury. Again, all these John Roberts in Treasury. And then you have John Roberts, the Chief Justice, who temporarily blocked the Treasury Department from turning over DT's tax returns to a House committee. And then it was Chief Justice John Roberts who administered the oath of office for Treasury Secretary Henry Paulson. So I think these are supposed to be three distinct people, all with the same last name, but all tied to the same type of stuff. Treasury, money. That's weird. Meanwhile, the John Roberts, who is supposedly of JP Morgan Chase, has no picture on LinkedIn. But he has 739 followers and 500 connections, but no LinkedIn picture, no LinkedIn header. And yet he's supposed to be the one who's the executive director who previously specialized in corporate treasury model. So I'm thinking that John and the John who is at the U.S. Department of Treasury are the same people. Because now we have a new John. Look at, oh my God. Y'all, this is weird. Okay. The John Roberts, right? Who was over the Chase thing? No picture. The John Roberts, who's over the Treasury, he only has 6 followers, 6 connections. Why? Why? Wouldn't he have? Who is he? Why would he only have 6? Who are his connections? That's weird. He should have a more extensive LinkedIn. That's weird. And then you have the guy who's the supreme thing. That doesn't make sense. Because if you have a LinkedIn account, then you have a picture on your LinkedIn account. If you This is weird. This is wrong. This is off. This is fake. Yes, it's definitely a follow the money thing. It has to be a follow the money thing because there's something crazy here. 3 different John Roberts, 2 of them are like virtually not existent or are hidden. Something's weird. And then, like I said, there's Alito's kid. Alito's kid is in the Treasury because I just saw, yes, his name is Phil. 5 days ago, Sam Alito's son has been quietly working with the Treasury office. Okay. 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 Sorry. That was a detour I was not expecting, and I'm not going to follow it. Like, that feels like a Jay, Megan, Becca thing, or that other lady who's a Republican, but she's from the CIA, and she does Treasury following things. That feels like that's for them. I'm not going to go down this rabbit hole because my spidey senses are tingling. Okay. Anyway, let's move away from that. I don't know why we were looking at that. So what's going to happen to Justice Roberts? Oh, hello. Okay, I saw another gold light for a reason. Okay, Justice Roberts. Ugh, that's weird. All right, I see Ace of Wands. I see King of Pentacles. I see King of Cups. And then I see Wheel of Fortune. I don't know. I don't know here. This looks good. Because Ace of Wands is growing in your personal power, being able to create something magnificent, something new, something wonderful, to me anyway. That's the energy running under And then you had the King of Pentacles followed by Karma. And the King of Cups. Are they? I think they're going to make him retire. This feels like they're going to make him retire. Because he looks content, but he looks alone. And the coloring of this card. Yeah, I'm seeing this. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I lose. Like, this is 9 of Wands in reverse. I know it's getting dark now. And now I see the Ace of Wands in reverse too. So that's using that power not for good. But, oh, I know why. Because my computer went dark on me. Let's see if I can fix the display. I don't like it bright, but I may have to do that. Turn on the night light. Okay, no, that hurts. Not heights. Not heights. Happens to Murgatroyd. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to go with the yellow light now because I just realized everything has gone to a black screen for me, and that's why it's darker. Hold on. Is that good enough? Let's see. Okay, so much better. I'm like, I can't read what y'all write. Okay, so much better. All right. So this is the King of Cups. It's shadowy now. But this is the King of Cups here. Y'all see how it's like darkened in the room and he's kind of like solitary and by himself. And it's not necessarily at peace, but it kind of is. It feels like they might put him out to pasture like, dude, step down. I did. They're broken. I broke the arm of it. So I'm trying to hide a little bit behind the phone. Yeah. Let's see. Where did I put them? I think I threw them out. I don't know where I put them. Listen, y'all. It's a bunch of stuff. Oh, there they are. But they're broken. See, I lost a leg. It's so shiny. It's like missing a crab leg. I don't know. What do you call that thing? A branch of the glasses? I can't think. My brain just died on me. What is it called? An arm, a branch, a leg? I don't know. There we go. Now I'm going to look weird. I'm going to feel weird too. Okay. It'll do. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. All right. Are we better? I think we're better now, because good gravy, that was dark. And the King of Cups came back up again. Yeah, I think they're going to make him retire. That's their sacrifice. You need to leave. It feels like that's a sacrifice. They can't impeach you if you quit, you know? They can't impeach you if you quit. Think about that. All right, let's see that. Are they going to make him quit? Are they thinking of... Yeah, I know, I broke my glasses. Are they thinking of making him quit? It's a little slanted, but I look cool, no? Are they going to make him quit? Yes. Maybe. Alright, I got a maybe. I got a devil card, though. And I got a tower card, though. So he might get sucked up in the breaking of the world, of the country. But the card that I saw first was the yes card, and that was a star. So that's a major arcana. Let's ask that again. Are they going to make him retire? Let's use that word. Are they going to strongly suggest that he retire peacefully? Oh, because they do want somebody else. That's right. That's right. There's a maybe here, but this, yes, yes. The justice, yes. They're done with him. Yes. Maybe. He's the maybe. But I think the pressure is going to be on, especially if they keep leaking information on him, because right behind that is a misabuse of power, yes. And then the Page of Cups, yes. So I think it is very, very possible that we might find somebody retiring. He wants guarantees. Interesting. Is that what his holdout is? He wants guarantees? He's trying to negotiate that retirement. Interesting. He wants, before he accepts it, he wants to make sure everything is good, that they won't come after him. That's a 5 of Cups in reverse. He does want to move on, but he wants to make sure he'll be good, that they would not come after him. But the King of Swords is still showing a yes. So on one hand, there's no, 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 but on the other hand is yes, yes, yes. He wants to make sure he's clear of treason, that they won't come get him. That is so interesting. That's the holdup. So this is the final read on John. Ooh, karma's coming for him. As the energy is right now. What's going to be the Roberts outcome? Can you show me Roberts, please? Wait, I heard, what's his shadow? What did I just do with the shadow cards? Good gravy. I'm just putting everything down everywhere. This makes sense. He's pissed off, y'all. He's really mad that they're even coming after him. There are worse people that they could be going after, but they're choosing him, and he does not understand why. Why is he being the sacrifice? Why me is what I'm feeling. Why me? Why am I the sacrificial lamb? I've done what you wanted. Why me? What is John's shadow that he's working with? Are y'all still able to hear me? I don't want to be buffering on you guys again. Whoa. This is interesting. Here we go. I'm going to take it, but I don't think so. I think I threw it. But it is about his feelings, right? It's about exploring feelings, delving into the insecurities and unresolved emotions, authentic closure. Authentic closure, and peace. These two hit the table. And okay, good. Thank y'all. So this says here, yeah, he's such a big man, baby, but he is having, oh girl, the chills on that. He is definitely having a man baby moment. So we have some hidden desires here, which is your deepest desires hold the seed of your potential, longing, passion, fulfilled. But then we have self-sabotage. And then that's the procrastination, negative self-talk, and fear of failure, which undermines your success. Overcoming your resilience is what he should be working on. He is upset. Hidden desires and then self-sabotage. Why me? And this is interesting that we are talking about exploring feelings. Now, there are a couple other words, but I'm not going to put these out here. There was positive change and there was avoidance. Oh, it's key to see the need to avoid discomfort, but also to overcome it and thrive. Interesting. All right. So, yes, we have a band baby, basically, going on. Why me? Why are you choosing me? Like, because he's not part of the crowd anymore. So there's the Three of Cups there as part of that energy. And then there's the Knight of Wands. So why are y'all coming after me is a big thing here. And there's the Four again, being boxed in. Four of Swords, rest, solitude, rejuvenation. Four of Swords. So, and he has those fours a lot. So he's definitely being boxed in is what I'm getting is they've chosen you because you were sloppy. There was something sloppy. Yep. Page of Swords. Whistle blowing. Somebody's letting out secrets. Huh. And again, they're disconnected from him. It just astounds me how big this circle is. It astounds me how big this circle is. There it is again. The challenge is he's being boxed in, and the challenge of it's his turn. Somebody gets sacrificed all the time. Somebody does. That's his challenge. How they've turned on him, and again, he's not part of the in crowd. They are no longer celebrating him. They no longer need him. They are strategically letting him go. All right. How did he get here? What's the past situation that got him here? Okay. Ooh, something about the way he ruled here. But also people paying attention to that rule. So we got the Queen of Swords here. It says wisdom, sharpness, and discernment. Them paying attention to his rule. Somebody keeping track of that. Eight of Pentacles. How many of those things did they put against him? Was it 6? There's 6 being nailed to the wall. There's one he's working on, and there's one that he discarded. I think it was 6, right? My nose is itching. Ooh, Scotty B wants to be talked about. How did you end up on my computer? How did Scotty B end up on my computer? Do. I lost the recall thing. Was it 6? I can't remember. Oh God, my nose. Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's something here. It feels like he is a sacrifice. I would not be surprised if he is stepping down by the end of the year. They want to get it done before midterms. Before midterms switcheroo. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 articles. And y'all see there's 6 nailed to the wall. 1 discarded. So there might have been another one they were looking at, and then 1 they're actually working on to add to that. So, and there's a tower. All right. So what is Robert's current energy then? How is Robert feeling about this thing that's happening to him? Oh, huh. This is interesting. We have a King of Wands. There's some resistance here. I think he's resisting. You can't get rid of me. This is a lifelong appointment. I'm not stepping down. But little does he know, they are going to have some information out there that's going to make him think about that again. Right now, he's trying to stay there. That explains what he said. He's like, it says confidence here. That King of Cups is coming for him, though. They're going to let him down. That's the 3rd time King of Cups came up with him. They're going to block him. And that's the Ace of Cups. King of Cups here. And then the 7 of Swords right there. They are strategically letting him go. He said, I think at a very basic level, people think we're making policy decisions. I think they view us as truly political actors, which I don't think is an accurate understanding of what we do. I would say that's the main difficulty. So he's like, y'all are being stupid. We're not political people. And so he's trying, but y'all, that money, show me the money, find the money, follow the money, that's going to be his undoing because they're going to share that information to get rid of him. Oop, on the side. See, those articles again, and the truth was right behind it. Oh my goodness. On the side, we have the knight. So they're going to send it. Oh, and the tower found its way back. The tower, not just a knight, but we also have a chariot. Do you really want us to send the big dogs after you? Do you really want this to be a federal problem? Like laundering, RICO. Do you really want those charges? Or are you going to retire? They're going to force the retirement. You want us to let loose the dogs? You want us to tell people how greedy you were? How, yes, that was you on the flight logs? You want us to turn against you like that? I mean, you wouldn't want us to share these secrets. Y'all, 3 pentacles and the greedy cup. And the misuse of power, they can even create it. It might not be true, but we might let it go. We might let them know that. That's interesting. I almost feel sorry for the guy, but I don't. It's your bed, lay in it. All right, so what's the computer programming? What is the thing running in the background? What's running in the background? Oh, they are walking away. They're losing their grip on the MAGAs, and the Dems are growing in power. Not just by numbers, but by spine. All right, so what else is computer programming? Death. End of his career? Or death of the guy for real? Page of Wands. Someone's blabbing or planning to blab. And then the fact that he was used as a mercenary. So he does have secrets, and it looks like they're getting ready to share them. It looks like, and then we have an emperor and an empress. I think they're threatening his wife because she's in the upside down. Is he married? I think they threatened his wife, her life. You know, they got ways to make people do what they want. They definitely do. They're magicians. And there she is again. We got the glare. So there she is again as the empress. I think they're threatening her or she's sick. It's one of those two because I feel like a stench of death around her. All right. So what is the lesson here or the impact? What's the thing that will have him, I guess, rethinking? Like, what is the lesson here? What's the impact for him, for Johnny Boy? That's not coming out that way. Explore feelings, hidden desires. What's the lesson? Girl, it's crazy. It feels very, I was going to say Gambino. Very modish. Yeah, they are definitely threatening him. We have the 8 of Wands in reverse. We have, this feels like reverse sticks, actually. Like, it's time for you to transition. Which way do you want it to happen? The things that he had worked for, waited for, it's not going to happen. It looks like it's being threatened and they're taking it back. He'll be stuck. He's going to be stuck. It's not actually a choice because there's a sun card And again, the manipulation magician card. So they have too much that they can expose on him. Yep, there's the Ace of Wands. And some of that they can actually create. And he'd have to fight it. Seven of Wands. All right, so what's the outcome for Johnny Boy? Why are we reading on Johnny? What else is there to, well, I don't want to read on the results. I don't. Not yet. Okay. There's the moon. There's the separation. There's the lovers. There's him being run over. 10 of Wands. They're going to make it happen. They're going to force it. Queen of Wands. Oh, she is. Makes sense. Makes sense why she's threatened. Okay. Queen of Wands. All right. Queen of Wands in reverse at that, y'all. So, I think they found their Patsy. I thought they were going to do Alito or Thomas. I mean, they might still do him. I mean, it's not off the table. Ace of Wands. They can do whatever they want. But Roberts makes it easy. Yeah, he makes it easy. That's a wish. That's a wish. That's the Ollies. He makes it easy. Okay. Scotty B, why did you hit my door? I just looked up and he was staring me in the face. So, I don't understand. This will be the last one we do. Scotty B. Ooh, I've never seen this card. Okay, and he failed to report 22 million in commissions she earned at her job. Girl. Ooh, when I say Scotty is in trouble, girl, the card that hit the table is face inner demons. Don't be afraid of darkness. There's a light nearby. Transform, integrate. This is the kind of shadow he's going to have to work on. And we got avoidance again. Got avoidance. So it's a key to, oh gosh, chills. It's a key to see the need. It's key to see the need to avoid discomfort, but also overcome it and thrive. Confrontation and progress. That's part of the energy driving the face inner demons, which makes sense. And then we have limiting beliefs. So limiting beliefs, you see them in front of a mirror. And it says, ultimately, you become what you believe. Mindset, self-realization. All right. Lawyer, then legal recruiter, currying favors with him. That makes so much doggone sense. Okay. Let's look at Scotty. Scott, oh, Jesus. Yeah, it looks like you're going to be as talkative as the other one. Ooh, I see a knight here. Scotty. Jasper from Twilight? Yes. Oh, I see it. Scotty. Let's do the American 250 as a wrap after this. Scotty B. Ooh, okay. Y'all. Scotty B is some truth. Truth, sort of truth. And then we got the Queen, who's going to exact that. Interesting, because he is a queen. And then he has the Fool card. So there's something interesting here. And the Ollie or the Wish. So the energy doesn't feel real bad, but let me see what hit the table, because it looks actually kind of good. Ooh, never mind. We got some interesting cards here. Off the rip, we got being trapped. That's interesting. So we see some trap here. And then we do see some relief of anxiety and pressure. So we have an 8 and then a 9. And then we have lack of progress. I don't know. This is four swords right off the bat here. 4 swords and 7 years ago. Never mind. Up. Right after that is the Fool. The Fool is another. Okay, so the Fool counts as a sword card because it's an air card. Air, 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 air. And then we have the Knight again. Face your inner demons. Avoidance. Face your inner demons. Avoidance. It looks like legal trouble is coming up for him. This feels legal, but not legal. I'm getting a threat here because I'm looking at the Ace of Swords, but this is someone wielding this against you because there's a Broly behind it. Someone who looks like they can come from a different country, a red country, a vodka country. Oh, Scotty B, sorry. Scotty B is, hold on, stop looking at my mess. That guy. That guy. Scotty B. Okay. But there's a Knight. Oh, and there's an ending. And some devious things underhanded. And think about it. Think about what we're asking you to do, and then do it. Oh, he's threatened. That's 2 aces in a row. You either do it, or we'll do something else. All right, Scotty B is having trouble, because there's the 2 of Swords. Yeah, he's a mental. He's very mental. Because we have the 7 of Swords here, that's facing your things. So we have 2 of Swords, 7 swords. Y'all, all these swords coming together. 5 of Swords in reverse. 3 of Swords. He has swords, 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 swords. Alrighty. Scotty is a mental guy. He's mental. He's absolutely mental. Isn't he threatened by the prince? I don't know. I really don't get the prince. I don't know. I know. When we did a reading about who was in the Situation Room, it was one of the vodka people who suddenly have money. Matter of fact, right after that, we started, or they started selling their oil. Again, we took the sanctions off of it. Wait, hold on. Wait a second. Lifted Russian oil sanction. Tape. May 18, U.S. Treasury Secretary Scotty B on Monday announced another 30-day sanctions waiver allowing purchase of Russian oil. Y'all. Bam. That validates what we read about him having a tete-a-tete in the Situation Room with them. What? Have you heard anything about these sanctions being extended or lifted or whatever? And then it says, U.S. Secretary, now this was written by a Russian page, 14 hours ago. U.S. Secretary Marco Rubio has said the country would like to lift exemptions on oil sanctions against Russia in the near future. Then the UK followed suit on May 20th. Plans to impose a ban on UK imports of diesel and jet fuel made from Russian oil in third countries has been watered down amid concerns over the oil, like not having any. Nobody's talked about this. No one's sharing that out loud. So when did it first happen? March 12th. The Department of Treasury's Office of Foreign Assets Control under Scotty B's rule. When did Scotty B get a visit? Scott. Situation room. I'm looking for something with a date. I don't see a date. March 13th. You guys. I can't make it up. This is what comes out here. This is what comes out here. Remember when he got called? He was in an interview. Then he got called. That was reported on March 13th, but it happened on March 12th. And on March 12th, the Department of Treasury's Office of Foreign Asset Control is issuing a Russia-related general license, authorizing the delivery and sale of crude oil. I can't make this shit up. It's all here. Darling, giving in to bullies never ends well. He thinks doing so will release him from the trap, but it won't. It will not. It makes you traceable. It makes you treasonous. And didn't we see the Three of Swords also? I think we did. Let me see. There's the world. There's the Three of Pentacles doing things in the dark, undercover. There's the Two of Swords. There's the Seven of Swords. There's the Five of Swords. There's the Three of Swords. We did. We saw it. Yes, you remember that now. ... Connect the dots. Look at that. And people are like, oh, he met with T-Rump. No, he didn't, because T-Rump is dead. He is not in existence anymore. I wish people knew this. Allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. But the truth is the truth is the truth. Whatever the truth is, I'm not saying that's the truth. But whatever the truth is the truth. That man is not here. He's gone. Allegedly. Ugh. The fact that people do not believe. Listen, I just posted earlier today in my post section a screenshot. Now, mind you, it's a screenshot of a video that had a screenshot. But that said, there were still matters that were very clear. Let me see if I can show you those matters. I know I'm right. I know I'm right. I had chills to back it up. And y'all know, whenever I get chills, so be it. So it is. I haven't wrong about much. Okay. So this is from a screenshot. I still don't know how to make me small yet, you guys. I only know how to make me too big to be here. I'm sorry. I'm getting sleepy. Okay. So, y'all, this is from a screenshot, granted. But I need you to go in my post section and take a look at the picture. If you look at this man, right here on his breastplate, we have letters for Secret Service. But if you pay attention to those letters, you're going to see that the letters are all of different font. I don't care if it is a screenshot of a screenshot of a screenshot of a screenshot of a screenshot. I don't care. You should still have the same lettering, but you have different lettering. The R's are different, the E's are different. This is an AI sloppy picture. And yet it makes him look as if he is damn near comatose. Well, that's because the man doesn't actually exist anymore, allegedly. Also, when you see it, you will see that this right here is completely indistinguishable. We only know it's a presidential sign because we assume it's one. But if you look at it, it's not one. Listen, people, I wish people were as astute as I am about AI. I can't show you this one. But I know I can't be the only person. I just can't. I can't. I shan't. Anyway, moving on. Okay, so listen here, people. Like, seriously? Scotty B. Let's read them. All right, honey. Show me foundationally. It's a wrap. Listen, they're both, they're doubly wrapped. We're talking about the AI guy. He's gone. He's gone. Look at that. You don't get more goner other than a death card, but this could be your death card. You don't get more goner. He's gone. Listen, one of my favorite movies to watch is Parent Trap. The rain in Spain falls gently on the plain. All right. Okay, so you guys, the man is gone. He's gone. We have read consistently for the past 8 months. Wait, what month are we in? June. For the past 7 months, this man is gone. He is gone. Gone, gone, gone. At the very most he could be is comatose. He's a spirit. He's out of here. He's gone. And we don't get to celebrate because they won't tell us. Instead, they hurried up. And I told you guys, I said, even before he went gone, I said, watch how they move. It will tell you what's happening. Especially after I had that remote view and I saw the doctor say the medicine's not going to work. He only had a few more weeks. Well, guess what? In December, he's gone. Allegedly. Gone. Gone. Burnt out. Out of here. Gone. This was the card that let me know he was gone because I dreamt he was in bed. He's the hanged man. He's literally gone. They're being very abusive, not telling us, isolating us from everything. They're creating WARs all over the world, like a head cut off. The rich are leading instead of this child. He's gone. You got Petey Poo over here. You have us in conflict over there. He's gone, he's gone, he's gone. There are too many cooks in the kitchen. Too many cooks in the kitchen. Greedy, bellicose, cold-hearted, probably reptilian, stupid, childish, immature cooks in the kitchen. We have way too many cooks in the kitchen, and they're all dumb as and evil as broken. I'm sorry, I'm ranting. I need to remember people are asleep. Ooh, if I hear an Irish brogue long enough, I catch on. It really is maddening. We have our military being used incorrectly because of this terrible secret that people need to know about. The man is not here. He's gone. And I can't be the only one who knows the secret. I can't. And I shan't. So I tell people, and I tell people, and I tell people, and nobody listens. Instead they go, oh, I'm a video editor, and what you are seeing is morphing. Dude, I've been editing videos for nearly 20 years. Maybe not at the rate you have, maybe not with all the software you have, but I have quite an eye for the video as well. You're not the only one with direction. Anyway, you're not the only one who can see. Plus, I'm certified in AI. I've had a certification for the last 3 years. But nobody's listening to me. And by nobody, I'm not talking about y'all. I'm talking about the nobodies. They're not listening to me. How do you have journalists not calling this out? Journalists who can tell you if somebody wore an outfit this Sunday or on the 5th of September 50 years ago. They can tell you whose dress someone wore to an award show, but they can't tell AI. Oh, hey, hey. I have to listen to an accent for a little bit and then I pick it up. I'm sorry. It was a rant. What am I doing? Oh, Scotty. And let's end with Scotty. See, I keep seeing the lights. They're like, you're correct. I'm like, I know. You need to tell other people, not just me, please. You need to tell people who will listen. Like, listen. But they're scared. They must know. They've got to be scared. All right, so here we go. Scotty B. Tell me about him, because he's probably got some soiled diapers himself. The man is scared himself. Bruh, this is terrible. They're using him so badly. I wonder if he's going to self-check out. I was just about to wonder, because look, there's the death card. But it looks like he might stay or might survive it. I don't know. Is he going to be committed? Because there's too much death. I got a death card over here, but I got it in reverse. I got a death card here. I have trapped card here. I have this river of sticks here. He has swords again. What is going on with you, Mr. Scotty? And then he has nothing but pentacles over here. This is weird. We have Emperor in reverse, Hierophant, King of Pentacles. We got the Four of Cups in reverse. We have the Sun in reverse. We have the Earth in reverse. We have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. I'm sorry, Seven of Pentacles in reverse. He has a lot of pentacles. What are they making him? They're making him launder. He's laundering. In shell contracts, dead contracts. Something's not alive. Something's not alive. Something's not alive. We have too many death cards. Something's not alive. What's not alive? What is not alive? Something's not alive. Look, there's the four. Four of swords. Those are all the death cards. What's not alive besides the guy who's not alive? Scotty, what are they making you do? Oh my God, they're making him do so much. What are they making you do? It's more than just lifting the sanctions. I mean, that is death to his career for sure, but it's more than that. It's more than that. Do they have your people? Do they have your kids? What is up? Something's very wrong. Why do I have all these death cards? Yes, they were threatening the children. Because doesn't he have his children at boarding school or something? They were threatening the children because he has the children not far away. People are watching him. They're watching him. They got that man wearing soiled diapers himself. I'm telling you, he's probably drinking Pepto for lunch, dinner, and as an aperitif. Scott's in trouble. He's in big, big trouble. All of these death cards. And it's eating him. Look at these four swords. Eating him. I almost feel sorry for you, but I don't. But I almost do. It's eating at him. Y'all see, I'm separating them. I don't want them coming out together again unless they have to. Yeah, Carly, the chills are crazy. All right, what's your outcome, Scotty? Y'all. Oh, Lord, there's something fast coming down for him. Something really, really fast. Maybe that's what's happening. Maybe he's funneling. You might be right there. I don't know. Oh, he's definitely stealing. He's definitely being sneaky. He's definitely trying to do something so he can move on and hide. You are absolutely on it, Jen. There's definitely some kind of, I gotta get the F up out of here going on. I told you. I told y'all. Like, listen, I am a I told you so kind of woman. I told y'all. Those vodka people had him. Yeah, he doesn't know where to turn. No, doesn't know where to turn. There's the justice card in reverse, the lover's card in reverse. Who do I trust? Um, can't use the military against them because he's effed up. I don't know if this is Ubio. I don't think so. This doesn't feel like it there. But there's a Queen of Wands here. This might be the hubby. In his position, what he's supposed to do. They want him to keep that money flowing. And they are watching him. I shuffled so much. And the fact that this and this came together again with this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Knight of Pentacles using him as, oh my God, the secret, the anxiety. This man, the Emperor, the Devil, the Judgment in reverse, his bowels ain't even flowing right. Ace of Cups in reverse, the money laundering that's going on. Oh my God. He has no support. He's by himself. He's committing treason. And he's supposed to be trying to look the other way. This man is in trouble. If I keep going, it's still bad. You got Page. You got the Six of Swords because he can't move on. You got the praying and hoping it doesn't get seen. I don't know what this is. This could be the people interrupting with our own thing going on. That could happen. But the threat will always be there. The Five of Pentacles in reverse. I'm not in reverse. The Five of Pentacles being on the outside, being exposed for who you are, exposed to the elements, exposed to the results of your foolishness. Just show me one card for outcome, please, since we've read enough on him. One card for outcome. Scotty B and the Russians. Nope. I said one card for outcome. That was the Six of Pentacles that I just saw, though. Okay. He's going to try to keep tight and do what they want him to do. He doesn't have any option. He's pretty much married to him. But it is going to come back on him because he's getting weak, and here comes the Emperor again, and here comes his nightmares again because of the secret again, and because he has to do what they want him to do. And again, I think he's interrupted by the people. I shuffled well. Oh, just on the Tower. And the treason. And the death. Baby, you are looking at Tower showed itself again. Oh my God. I think he hoping we win. The offshore girl. Listen. Okay, so last thing I want to do is the American 250. Did I do a shadow? No. American 250. Do I use these cards? No. Do I use these cards? Yes. Okay. American 250. Judgment in reverse. This is the dumbest thing they could possibly do. When I say poor judgment, we talking poor judgment. Girl, he is cooked like me forgetting something's on the stove. Like, Scotty B is in trouble, child. Listen, something's about to come to light about it because we have the Seven of Swords here with regards to this dumb ass decision. So, what are they actually stealing? How is this money being funneled? I know this is not a money card, but it is definitely trying to get away with something. How is that happening? And will they manage to get away with it? Nine of Wands. Show me more, please. Eight of Wands. The messaging isn't working. People are dropping. People are leaving. And it is kind of sticking this thing. Because can they really make him talk for 2 weeks when he's not alive? Ooh. God damn it. Here's the Three of Swords, y'all. Do you see him talking? He's asleep. I think they're going to kill him. Y'all remember our reading, right? They might give him his birthday, but then I think they're going to off the AI. I think so. Trying to be sneaky, and it looks like trying to avoid the law. Trying to avoid anything that might signal, hey, look at me. I know this is usually cruelty, which it is in the first place, but it also feels like trying to evade, because that is the Magician. Look over there. I think they might KILL him. Eight of Pentacles. This thing is chasing them. Y'all know the Eight of Pentacles is my November card of 24 card. This is chasing them. This is chasing them. Me too, girl. I'm washed in chills. This is chasing them. People aren't buying the lies anymore. That little false promise. They're not sedated anymore. They're not drugged anymore. They're waking up. Oh my gosh. No, they might KILL this guy after the birthday. Let him talk on his birthday and then be like, he got wiped. But they can get beat possibly by the people. Or this is them rushing to get it done. Remember, June is a cliffhanger. I don't know which way it's going to go. I'm not clear on it. There are two choices. Three, really. There are two choices. They're either going to get rid of the guy. Oh, he died on camera. Or they're going to 25th him. Listen, he can't stay awake. He can't lead anymore. And we're in the middle of a WAR and we need a leader. But they're working really hard to get rid of Shady so that that doesn't happen. It's a whole lot of timing, right? And then there's us showing up and exposing everything. It's a cliffhanger, y'all. Who's going to get there first? Oh. I don't know. But we got the death card. And we got you can't go anywhere card. Like, not get away with it. Not leave. You might get stuck and stagnant. So you might try to pull the death anyway. And then we're like, hey, wait, that's not a real death. Oh, I did. This is crazy that I can't see this clearly. I can't see it clearly. But this came back up again. This might beat them to the chase. This might beat them to the chase. We got this. This is what they're running from. This one here. Thanks, Ashley. This one here. Thanks, Melanie and Rokana and whomever. And then I kind of feel like these are people pissing off regular people, the data center people, the surveillance types. We got too much going on at once, and I don't think they can handle it. You know, everything going on everywhere, or however that movie title was. I see two things here. I see three things. This just showed itself too. We literally have three paths. Like we just do. We got the devil here. Do we stay bound? Do we find out the truth? Or do they distract us with something else to look at? All right, I'm going to leave it right there. America 250. I can't answer that. But I think this just might be when we find out that the guy is not alive anymore. Because, it was too much for him. Possibly. Temperance and Four of Swords. Is he going to fall asleep in front of the camera? And then we can't do it? Is he going to have a health issue in front of the camera? Possibly. Because it kind of feels like they're going to have to in order to martyr him. Or is he going to be taken out on the camera? Possibly. They can choose anyway. And I can't believe I can't see exactly how this is going. So, we'll look at it a little bit later. I think the energies are just so up in the air right now, y'all. It's crazy. I like it, though. I like it. Keeps things a little interesting. All I know is we're at the end. It's just how is it going to end? It's definitely ending this year, though. It's definitely ending this year. Which part, though? Our freedom or theirs? But this is the year. It's going to happen. I'm excited, though. It's weird, but I am excited. Because I feel like it's theirs, not ours. It's going to end. But it's going to be scary for a little bit, y'all. Keep hope alive. Get registered. Show up anyway. Expect the cheating. If you show up so big and they cheat anyway, then it's going to be World War Z when their Magalites turn against them. So, either way, this is about to be fun. And I use that word weirdly because, it's not a sports game. But it ends this year. Something does. Thank you for the birthday wishes. And peace out, you guys. Thank you for all the likes, the loves, the shares, and the subscriptions. I appreciate it. We're so close to 500 subscribers. Yay. All right. So, girl, listen, sharpen the pitchforks, honey. Sharpen those pitchforks. And I'm going to stop talking about it before we buffer again. Bye, y'all. Thank you. Yay. Anyway, if y'all want a reading, as far as you soul readings, I will get into contact with you. Let me finish putting it up on my website. Bye.